Hey everybody, it's Rochelle, aka Brown Bruja. I'm waiting for the UPS person to come and deliver my laptop, and I think the more that I think about it, the slower it's happening. At the same time, I've also been itching to, where did I put my coffee? Anyway, at the same time, I've been itching to record another reading for you. A pick a card reading, which I haven't done in a very, very, very long time. So today's reading is going to be about what angel messages do you need to hear right now as of whenever it is that you're watching this video. This is a timeless video. So, pick a number between 1 and 4. So you only have 4 choices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick whatever is most. Pick whatever calls to you most. And we'll get right into it. Okay, so group 1. What's your angel message? Okay, so for those of you in this group, Archangel Michael is paying a little bit special attention to you. Archangel Michael wants you to know that you are safe. You are safe. So maybe a lot of you who are watching right now are experiencing economic insecurity, may be dealing with some stress on your mental health, your anxiety because of what is going on in the world right now. As of this filming, we are in quarantine in the United States, in most of the states, because of the coronavirus, the novel coronavirus. So it could be coming up with that. Archangel Michael also wants to let you know that you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Remember who you are. So y'all got 2 Archangel Michael cards. I love Archangel Michael. And then also you have a message from Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. So especially for those of you who are dealing with these stressors, to the extent that you're able, try and pay attention to your health, your physical health, so that it improves your mental health as well. Okay, so let's get deeper into these messages. I keep looking out the window and thinking that it's the UPS guy, but it's not. It's just, I don't know who that is. Bobby's gonna investigate. What's going on here? Yeah, it's a lot. So people in this group are dealing a lot with like mental stressors. So possibly being too hard on themselves, allowing like self-critical thoughts. This is like very bad side of Virgo energy to me, like very hyper self-critical. That's what we have with the Queen of Swords. We also have the 7 of Swords here, which to me, it's like these people are, and in conjunction with the Devil, it's like I'm not where I usually am in my normal life, in my non-quarantine life. If you're watching this now during quarantine, or just like in general, like maybe whatever it is that you're going through, you feel like it's kind of slowing you down, or that you're not being as productive or as able to like be there for others or be out in the world as much as you're used to. But it feels like most of the pressure is like coming from yourself. Of course, there are external pressures on you that's not imagined, but like you being harder on yourself is kind of like making it worse, if that makes sense. Yeah, and a lot of it is like a fear of the unknown, a fear of like what tomorrow will hold. Maybe you're not sure. Maybe you feel directionless, you feel hopeless, you just feel out of control, and it's like you're like in a fog, like you're floating down a river in a fog, and you can't see what's in front of you, you can't see what's to the side. All you can control is like, I'm just gonna go forward, and I think this is the way forward. I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's a lot of feelings of like instability, or it's like sometimes when I get the King of Cups, I get this feeling of like I'm not really here in my body. Like I'm here, but my mind is elsewhere. It's like very Neptunian feel. It's like I'm here, like I'm sitting here and I have all my cups and I have all my nice things, but I'm like not present in my body. Like I don't want to be feeling my emotions right now, so I'm just gonna take my brain away to another place, which it's okay, we've all been there. And I think with Temperance, it's the angels asking you, and this is another angel card, so that's kind of funny, asking you to take care of yourself, and not this like escapist self-care stuff where it's just like I'm just gonna lay in bed all day long and do face mask and smoke weed. Like no, like you have to take care of yourself to enough so that you're able to be present in the moment and deal with your feelings and whatever you're experiencing in a healthy way, so that you're able to ground. So it's like they want you to like bring yourself back down to earth, kind of a thing. Yeah, and with the Temperance, it's like, you know, you may feel like you're in the dark, but the sun is always gonna rise. It's always gonna come out the next day. So as long as you can stay present in the moment and limit the control that your emotional responses, your stress responses have over you, the better you'll feel. Especially with like anxiety and stuff like that. It's just like excuse me, the way that we can get into our mind sometimes. You can just like really like build and build and build and build, and then it's like, oh, next thing you know, you're having a panic attack. I've been there. So yeah, just be kind to yourself. But like I said, this is not the escapism self-care. If this video resonated with you, if the message resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. Please like it. Please share it. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye. All right, let's move on to group 2. So group 2, what are your angel messages right now? Okay, so these people are working on... Okay, so it's interesting because just like group 1, the people in this group are feeling activated, but instead of like air activation, this group is more like fire activation. So we have Archangel Haniel, Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Archangel Uriel, you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. And then we have Archangel Gabriel, creative writing. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. So these people have a lot going on up here and in here that wants to come out right now. So what's the problem? The problem here, or the issue that these people are experiencing, is that you like aren't trusting yourself or believing that what you see, that what you have to contribute or what you have to put out into the world is actually helpful or interesting or healing or funny or whatever to other people. So these archangels want you to know that you need to just put your stuff out there, because people, oh my god, see, we have 2 knights here. Just go for it. And it's funny because the Knight of Swords, like when I look at the tarot cards, the knights, they're always on horses, and I like to look at the faces of the horses because I don't well, this is just the way that I read tarot. It's like the faces of the horses can also tell you about like whether or not your action or your whatever you're experiencing is like supported by spirit. So sometimes the Knight of Swords, the horse in the Knight of Swords, to me looks like he's like what's happening, where are we going? But this time right now, the Knight of Swords horse to me looks like he's smiling and he's like, wee. So they're like, go faster, keep going, go for it. And this one's like, let's fucking go, let's get out of here, giddy up. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. And see, so here with the two of Pentacles, they're telling you that it's time to stop weighing if I should do this or should I do this, should I do this, should I just fucking do it. Yeah. Ace of Cups, this goes with your passion card. It's time to put your passions out into the universe. It's time for a new beginning for you. Like your cup, your brain, your heart is overflowing with all these ideas and things that need to be put out into the world. Yup. Okay, anything else? Because they're kind of just repeating the message at this point. Whoops. Yeah. So with a Fool, they're kind of saying, like, if you feel foolish, like, that's how everybody feels when they're at the beginning of something, and it's like not really, like, even though you don't know what you're doing, it doesn't mean that you're not meant to be doing it. A lot of times this feeling of like, I don't know what I'm doing, it comes from fear, and it's like kind of like a protective thing, like something that our brain does to us to protect us from being uncomfortable. So like if you feel like you're too inexperienced or you don't know what you're doing, it's like, well, because I feel that way, I'm just not going to do it. And then it preserves the status quo, which is like a safe place for you to be, right? But the Fool is associated with Uranus, which is all about randomness, just fucking go for it. And we also have the Four of Pentacles, which is funny that they both came out together, because it's like, how different could these two be, right? It's like, this is you in the status quo, like holding on to what you know, what you are comfortable with, and this person is not gonna grow. Like, they'll be safe, but they're not gonna grow. This person is standing in the sun, endless possibilities. Who knows what he has in that little satchel? You know what I mean? Who would you rather be? And if you're not happy with where you are right now, can you see yourself staying there in 5 years, in 10 years, for another month? Don't let life pass you by. It's okay to have a little bit of randomness or unpredictability. So yeah, that is your group 2 message. If this video resonated with you, if the message resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. Please like it. Please share it. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Okay, group 3. Oops. What do your angels want you to know right now? What message do your angels have for you right now? Whoops. Okay, so this group is special because you got an extra card. Alright, so we have crystal clear intentions, Archangel Michael. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. Prioritize, Archangel Metatron. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. Relationship harmony, Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. And clear your space. Get rid of clutter. Clear the energy around you and use feng shui. Archangel Jophiel. Sorry for mispronouncing that name. Okay, so the people in group 3 need to know that, okay, so some of these people, like, similar to the first 2 groups, there's like a feeling of like dissatisfaction, or like it's like there's things that I want to get done, but I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to be doing it. Maybe you just feel like a little bit overwhelmed with what everything that's coming at you. Is like, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Maybe like there's a lot of ways that you want to help, or there's like things that you have like a big long to-do list, like I do. Yeah, I have this whole notebook of all these things, COVID-19 to do, and you're like, well, how am I gonna do that? And like this Archangel, this clear your space card reminds me of something that my dad used to tell me all the time. It's like, if your room is messy, your life is messy, which is true. So, you know, cleaning up your space, working on your like decluttering in your life, in your physical space, but also like in terms of like relationships and your work, career, like clearing the clutter in one area of your life in general will help you clear the clutter in your whole life. Okay, so let's get more information on this. What these people need to know. Group 3. How are we gonna get organized? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so it's kind of like, so for a lot of people, you're experiencing like a lot of things like falling down around you right now, and just like with group 2, a lot of people just like aren't really wanting to deal with what's going on right now. They're kind of like in avoidance. It's like, I'm just gonna go into the dream world, sleep 13 hours a day, and so when I wake up, everybody's sleeping and I don't have to deal with like the mess that's going on, you know. And that's like a totally valid response or feeling, but at the same time, like, it's not gonna, you're not gonna be able to get here, you know. It's gonna take, and you know, take this with a grain of salt, coming from a person with stellium and Capricorn, but it's gonna take hard, like consistent work, consistent energy to get to a place of like, to declutter. That's like the big word of this reading right now. So yeah, a lot of people, especially with the relationship harmony card, talking about arguments and conflicts, it's not like, oh my gosh, sorry, I just realized that both of these cards have rainbows on them. And for me, like rainbows, it's always like Noah's Ark, God's promise, God fulfilling their promise to you that everything is going to turn out okay. So they're kind of like calling you back down to earth, to material realm, to 3D or whatever you want to call it, to be like, okay, like all this stuff is happening, but like it's happening around you for a reason. You are here to help put in work to like make things better, to help resolve, and that's why you need to clear your mind, drink more water. They're talking about drinking. I'm gonna drink some water too. Clear your mind, drink water, take care of yourself, and like unstuck yourself. Like, it's time to stop hiding, it's time to stop escaping reality. What else? Yeah. See, with the, for some of you, if some of you who are like really in touch with the, I guess, like Neptunian side of things, like dreaming a lot, sleeping a lot, you pay attention to your dreams, because you'll be receiving messages and visions from your guides, deceased loved ones, other spirits who have things to tell you. So watch out for that. But this theme of, getting your shit together and being a leader, acting with intention, is coming up again with the King of Wands. Yeah, like, you're here, you're meant to lead, to help drive your community, the collective, towards a better place. And so it's like, okay, like, get your personal area together, your personal life together, so that you can help others, and ask for help from the spirit world, from the divine. Sorry, my cats are fighting. if you think you need it, if you feel like you can't do it on your own, you know. They're just waiting for you to ask for help. Okay, and lastly, oops, sorry. This card is weird to me, the Queen of Cups, at least this printing, because one of her hands is white. It's not gonna focus because I'm on my front camera, but see, this hand here is white and this hand is like colored it. I never noticed that before until just now, and it's kind of freaking me out. It's giving me like, anyway, so what are they saying here? It's like, you have a gift, you have something that you're meant to contribute to the world, and you can't just like keep it to yourself. You can't just like stare at it and treasure it for yourself all day long. You need to bring it out into the world, like put it out there, you know. Yeah, it's something that you're meant to be doing at this time, so share it. Share your treasure. All right, that's it for today. If this video resonated with you, if the message resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. Please like it. Please share it. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Okay, finally, group 4. Whoops. What do we need to know? Or what is your angel message? Sorry, it's LAPD. If you can hear the helicopters. What are your angel messages to So these people are feeling impatient, waiting on something, just like me, waiting for the UPS person. And they're telling you, Bobby, they're telling you to wait because it's coming to you, but it's not going to get here as fast as you want it to. So here we have Archangel Raphael. Breathe. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. We have moon cycles. Archangel, I'm so sorry, Haniel. Notice how moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. So this to me is always like also talks about like time periods. It's like wait. You gotta, you know. And patience, Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Boom. Okay. And it's interesting how we have this green card and this blue card, and then we also have this blue-green card. So I don't know what that means. I just thought it was interesting. Okay. Let's get into the Niche Griche. And we also have bird imagery in 2 of these cards. So it's kind of like a sign of hope. It's like it's coming. You just gotta wait. Like it's being delivered to you. But, you know, bird can only go as fast as it can. It's a dove. It's not an eagle. It's not a hawk, you know. She's just a little tiny bird doing her thing. You know, you can't, even plants, it's like you can't, even if you like throw a ton of fertilizer on that thing, like if you put on too much fertilizer, it's gonna die, it's gonna get poisoned. Things just happen on their own times. It's like flowing with nature is, or going with the natural flow, the natural order of things is what what will help you during this time. Yeah. Okay. I never noticed their hair before. Okay. That's so funny. Oh my god, the tower again. Okay, yeah, so we have the Three of Wands, the Moon, Three of Swords, and the Tower. It's like impatience, and I think like maybe some people who are in this group are taking it seriously or taking it personally that whatever they're wanting to happen isn't happening as quickly as they want it to be, because it's like, I'm ready to get the fuck out of here, so what the fuck, and this goes along with the Moon. It's like, well, I guess if it's not here now, that means that's never going to happen because I don't deserve it. But it's not true. But this mindset, this impatience is creating a mini tower moment. It's like, sometimes when the tower comes out, it's because like this like impatience, this like Martian energy is like self-sabotaging. Not sabotaging, but like you're exacerbating your situation. You're making it worse than it has to be because you're all up in your head, let's see what else. Yeah, it doesn't have to be as bad as you want it to be. You don't need to eject yourself from the tower. You just gotta wait. Like, yeah, it can't be as instantaneous as a strike of lightning. Oopsies. Okay, that's really interesting. So, with the Star, they want you to continue to be hopeful, have faith. Have faith that there are other forces at work right now other than you, like what you can see, what you can perceive. You have people or entities, energies working behind the scenes to get you where you need to be. You're gonna get there, okay? It's like your understanding of what's going on as a human is very superficial, or like, superficial is not the word, but it's like very elementary. So it's like you're here, but there are celestial, more expansive, it's like you're like a little dot on the earth, but the energies that are working to get you where you want to be, where you need to be, is like bigger than the Milky Way. It's like you cannot even perceive it, and that's why I say that your understanding is elementary. So it's like, sit down, Paige, don't worry, just wait there and hear the birds again. So yeah, it's like they're coming. They're it seems like they're far away right now, but they're coming for you. And another thing that I guess they're saying is that you don't need to like beg or like feel like you're like not deserving of whatever it is that you're waiting for. Okay, like you will be served justice. You'll receive like what it is that you're meant to receive. It's coming for you. But Pentacles, just, it's like, a lot of earth energy of waiting, of like waiting for this shit to grow. Yeah, I think, and that's what it is with the blue and the green. It's like water and earth. It's like very feminine energies. They're putting emphasis on you receiving and being that, or embodying that aspect of like a divine feminine archetype. It's like this air and fire is going to hurt you right now. So, and that's what they're also saying with the tower, you know. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Still waiting for the UPS guy, but I guess I just have to be more Six of Pentacles minded. If this video resonated with you, if the message resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. Please like it. Please share it. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.